What is up, guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are jumping back into the Smallville reactions. We are doing episode 3 of season 1. I believe it is called Hothead, and we are going to jump straight into it. I've really been enjoying the Smallville reactions at the moment, and I'm trying to get out as many as I can at the minute in the time that I have, so I hope you guys are appreciating it and enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying making it, because I really think the series is interesting, and I've only just watched the first 2 episodes, and there's so much for me to watch. So I can't wait to see what the rest is in store for me, and I hope you guys join that journey with me and we get to enjoy that together and talk about it in the comments, obviously, because that's another fun part of the journey. But let's jump into season 1, episode 3 of Smallville and see what we've got. Okay, looks like we're playing a football match to begin with. I like it, a bit of American football. I mean, not just standard football for me, because, you know, normal football is football. This is American football. Don't judge me. Oh, the crowds are cheering. Oh, he has just been absolutely nailed. Jesus Christ.
What is it, my coach? Football is not a democracy, and you will use me. Now look, son, we have run this play.
I'm guessing he's the hothead.
Just throw it to him. Now I want you to go out there. I want you to run the shit to win this game for us, okay?
Damn. Your man just got nailed and you haven't given a single shit about him. You are cold-hearted, my man. Alright, take number 2. Here we go. Is he going to get nailed again, or is he going to make it? Is he a Tom Brady in the making? Ooh, nice little juke. He's on the move. He makes the pass. Oh, and he gets it. And it's a touchdown. Look at them, they're gassed. They're gassed. I want to see what the coach is like. I want to know if he's gassed or not. There's a sauna. I like it. Walt's private sweatbox. My man's got his own private sauna. And he's even got his own sign for it. He's a coach. He's a high school coach. Am I right? He's a high school coach. How has he got this? How has he got any of this? How has he got any of this right now? It makes no sense. Is that kryptonite? It is. It is kryptonite.
Cheating, huh? My boys.
Which means they're ineligible for next Friday's game.
We'll deal with it in the off-season.
Under the carpet so you can win a game.
Yeah, that's my man. Academics above athletics.
Hating young people all my life. You know how many boys have gone on to college? My recommendations.
I know. I think you're dangerous. I've seen your temper. You win doesn't make you right.
Yeah, the principal's calling you out for your shit. He ain't pulling up with it no more. He might have the years on him, but he's got the confidence. Okay, I take it all back. Chill out, bro. Chill out. We're friends here. We are friends. Nobody needs to go down that path. I love it. I hate the fact that Whitney's the main character. Like, how is that a thing? Sam Jones III. I love him in Blue Mountain State. I love him in the first season of that. Mama Kent and Jonathan Kent. Martha and Jonathan.
What do you think?
I think you need to seriously decrease your capital.
Too hard on Coach Walt.
I mean, the man coached my dad. He used to come over and watch the Super Bowl.
Now, while I'm touched by that host, I've already started getting hate mail.
You seem very
She's happy about getting hate mail. I love her. I love her.
Use of obscenities. Got a pretty good idea of who's been sent.
the torch and giving them way too much credit.
She reminds me of Iris West in The Flash, the CW TV series, played by Candice Patton.
Ooh, there's something you don't see.
She is such a smoke show, even when she's angry. God damn. Mind you though, I think that Chloe's underrated as well. Like, look at her. She's flying under the radar right now. Not by me though. I'm noticing her.
Attempts to assassinate me, and all you can say is nice catch.
I thought you
Attempts to assassinate me. He's just been nailed. Oh wait, he wants Clark now because he's just nailed him. Surely, right? That's what he wants. He wants Clark because he just nailed him with the football. It's gotta be. It's gotta be that.
Team.
My dad needs me on the farm.
Well, your school, we're short players. Look, I know your dad. Yeah, I remember. Jonathan Kent was one of the best athletes I ever. It's in your genes, Kent.
He taught his dad as well. How old is this guy? He said he'd been there for 25 years, didn't he? Not 55.
You stare at your father's picture in that trophy case. Don't tell me you don't want. And why don't you
Ooh.
sit up? And
Damn, bro. Not got a very good seller's speech, have you?
How do you think Kent here would do on the?
I might do all right.
Seems afraid.
Clark.
It's my dad.
Kent.
Oh, he's selling him down the river here. Clark's definitely got to accept now because Lana's over here. He can't be made to look a chump in front of her. Look at that face. Can't say no to that, can you? Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Hey, don't worry, Clark. I wouldn't say no to her either. It's all good. Me and you were in the same boat.
So we okay?
This isn't about us.
The guy's made a mistake.
I don't know how you can support them.
Because they're my friends. Do you want to tell me what's really going on here?
It's just that they seem so certain anymore.
I don't understand.
Yeah, she's second guessing everything, bro, including you.
And you're
It's a good question. I don't know what you're great at. Like, what are you supposed to be? What are you supposed to be good at? Cheerleading? I don't know.
Own man speech, right?
Come on, Jonathan, let him play. Please let him play. Please, I'm begging for him. I'm begging for him. Let him play.
But what? I'm old enough to make my own decision.
Your judgment. I mean, if you get angry, even for just a second, or you a fancy move, somebody can get seriously hurt out there.
Hey, Jonathan, have a little bit more faith in your kid. If you've raised him like you, he should be fine, no? I agree. Let him play.
When you wake up in the morning.
Oh, you can't argue with that response, though, can you? That's the typical dad response. Can't argue with that.
You don't have to. I'm playing football and you can't.
I never understood the permission slip thing for American football. Maybe it's that specific contact sport, but like I've never had that with my own experiences. But then I
inform him I plan on increasing my workforce.
Lex, I've always enjoyed your ears.
You've got to spend money to make money, Dominic.
I do like Lex. I like his charisma and confidence. Despite his cockiness and his egotistical mind, he does know exactly what he's doing.
Than people who challenge his archaic business practices do. Now, this meeting is adjourned.
Oh, I love it. I do love it. He is a very good Lex. He is a very good Lex.
It's just that you're on a good track. I want you to do this newfound freedom.
Thought I could earn some extra money so I can go travel in the summer.
Look at her. Thinking ahead.
Thanks. But I'm not looking for help.
Oh, I don't know if she liked that or not. Number 89, Clark Kent.
I'm glad you're here. It means a lot to me.
I'm here to see that no one gets hurt.
He said that in such a harsh way, man. He doesn't have to support it to not be a dick. Like, is it just me that thinks that?
Yeah, Ken, it's yours. Get in the stands. Your dad's not coaching this team, are you?
Jesus! Go on, Clark, get angry. Give that coach a little bit of that anger.
How's my favorite food?
Accused of cheating has come forward and said you supplied them with the...
And what boy told you that little piece of fiction?
So the coach is the one that's making him cheat.
Get bored and ask them to suspend me.
You have a lot of friends in high...
I coached most of them. You don't understand.
Jesus Christ, how old are you?
But a man who's been leading this school of victory for 25.
If I can get all of them to suspend you from coaching for the rest of your life.
Come on, I want the principal. What is he? What is he? Some sort of like flame man when he gets angry? He sets off a little fire. Can he control it, or is it just random? Oh my god, is he gonna blow up his car? I reckon he is. I reckon he is. Give it a minute. I reckon that car's getting blown up. Here we go. Bye bye, principal. It didn't blow up, actually. It didn't blow up like I expected it to. But the principal's still dying. Sure, I'd give props to that explosion. I thought that looked quite good. It's the best bit of exploding explosions we've had so far, anyway, or the best bit of action.
Is he gonna be all right?
He's got some burns and stuff. It's gonna be okay.
Anybody see you, son?
You saved him, Clark. Oh my god, he's moaning about him saving the principal now.
Saw you play. All right? Those boys.
But the point is, I didn't. Why are we even having this conversation? He's never gonna believe me.
Yeah, come on, Jonathan. You gotta give your son a little bit of slack here. Oh my god, like the way he's just blanking him and stuff is outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. No, you were probably worse. You were probably way worse.
When did you go and join the other side?
Jonathan, Clark hasn't been life. No play groups, no little league, all because we were afraid. Now, let's give him a shot.
His gifts come with respect.
Come on, Martha. Yes, #1 parent right now. Yeah, you are.
He suspects the truth. I do not take our son away from us.
Well, if we don't...
And they won't if you have a little bit of faith in him.
Cheerleading?
You sound surprised.
Well, it's not like that. And you always seem so happy doing it.
Mom was a cheerleader to break the vicious cycle. You're his teammate now. Why don't you ask him?
Because Whitney don't like him, and he don't like Whitney. And I don't like Whitney.
Three's been waiting for their drinks for 5 minutes. If they go cold, it's gonna... Don't be sorry. Just be faster.
Yeah, Lana, God. Nah, I'm joking, Lana. Take your time. She's just a bitch. Don't listen to her. You were there for about 20 seconds.
I've seen a group of young men demonstrate such extraordinary Huh? No one...
It's like he's a drug lord, man. It's like they spoke to the feds.
Home! Keep your mouth shut!
Oh, she's recording them. Oh, Chloe, you're gonna get in trouble. I'd be careful. Watch yourself.
I was doing this 2 days ago.
Yes. I just didn't think you'd be stupid enough to...
Is that his dad? Oh my god, I'm not clicking. Yeah. Took me a second there.
Your mother, but don't try it with me. Perfectly well how I feel about you.
Hence, I'm at a crap factory.
I don't know how to feel about Lex's dad. I don't have a good idea of him yet.
Or impasse. We'll fence for it. 20% of your workforce. The question you have to... Are you good enough to take your old man?
Oh, ego versus ego. You know he's going to accept. How were those moves rash? How the heck? He wasn't out there completely swinging and lunging. Well, maybe then he was. Alright, I'll accept he was then. I really like how much this episode's focusing on Clark's relationship with his dad in particular. I do like that. Everything's sort of taking a back burner to it. I like that Chloe's getting a little bit of a role in the episode as well. Being the reporter.
at your moves, Lex. They're rash. No thought.
How are they rash? I wouldn't have said any of those moves then were irrational. Or rash.
You always have been.
Damn. Okay, that was rash. I admit that was rash. Clark looks good in that sports jersey. He's loving it. Going to a pet rally.
So you're taking Dad's side?
No, reasonable.
Thanks.
Well, I'm not saying you're in your own decisions. You need to be prepared to live with your mistakes.
I like you, Martha. You seem like the mature one of the group. I really like how this episode has been focused purely on Clark and his dad and Jonathan's relationship. I love that it's primarily focused on that, and Martha being involved in it obviously as well. I also like that Chloe's had a bit of a role being the reporter. She's sort of like the side story in the episode.
Look, if you don't want to get hurt, just leave this alone.
Look, you can talk on the front page of tomorrow's Torch.
Oh damn, he's showing her the flames. Look at the quality of the photo. That little meeting there looks so inconspicuous. I reckon Mr. Hothead saw him. He's gonna try and burn him alive. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
I didn't say anything. You gotta believe me. She was at the field.
He's boiling his arm like a kettle.
I'll take care of this.
Or is he gonna go after Chloe? I think he is. I think he's gonna try and kill Chloe. And that's where Clark's gonna have a big no-no. Oh, Jesus. Get out of there, Chloe. He's trying to kill Mr. Hothead's after you. I'd love to know how his power base actually works. So can he just summon a flame wherever he wants? Or is there like a certain way to it? Jesus Christ. How is Clark the only one that's seen her so far? Big ass flame out the window. And why would she only call Clark? Like, she don't know he's got any powers yet, right? Damn, she's a badass. That was so badass. You gotta think she thought of that on the fly as well. Like, I respect it. It didn't get her out of there, but I respect it. He turned the flame off because Clark showed up. Oh my god. Mr. Hothead has got some serious anger issues. Clark, you need to sort him out before we get somebody else hurt.
Walt was somehow controlling me.
Look at the facts. Principal Coach Walt tries to fry him in his car. Then, one of his sprinklers. I am about to print that picture, and the torch goes up in flame.
Come on, Chloe.
Coach obsessed with winning his...
You are a little bit gullible, Clark. Come on. Chloe is the reporter here. Hear her out.
Apple.
What about him?
He wants to talk. I know it, but he might open up to you.
Why would he open up to Clark? That I don't understand. What, just because he's... because he's Superman, but not Superman yet at the same time.
Well, if it isn't Smallville's latest football star.
Trevor tonight?
No, he hasn't been in.
How are things going?
On a scream.
For what it's worth.
That's just work for you, Lana.
I'm surprised with my dad. I mean, he claims that he shuts me down.
Yeah, and you're out late waiting for him to go silence to greet you when you get home.
How'd you know?
I love that they share very similar relationships with their fathers, even though it's very, very, very different circumstances.
Is that what you ordered? Trevor. Fuck. Just leave or he'll come back.
Oh my god, is he what is he doing? Sitting in the corner with a bunch of fire extinguishers.
Coach rides me pretty hard and some of the others. Thinks he's our father.
I actually feel bad for him, but at the same time, like...
That's what Quan said. Look what Coach did to him.
Your arm.
It's nothing. It's a carburetor burn.
Let me see it, Trevor.
It's gonna be a hand mark. Like, it has to be a hand mark. The bloody top, man. It keeps getting stuck on this chair. It's so annoying.
I don't know how Coach did it, but if I talk, he's gonna fry me.
In the locker room suiting up.
I'm not walking out on that field.
Look, I don't know what the hell your problem is, but you do not.
Oh, I love it. I love the way he's just squared up. Oh no.
For you? Huh? Excuse me now. I had a game to win.
Jesus Christ, this dude. He's insane. He's locking him in the sauna. I used to go in the sauna every day, and when you hit a certain time in there, you have to get out. It's unbearable. I can't believe he's done that. Clark's lucky he's got superpowers.
Have a change of heart? Well, I decided to put my personal politics.
Having the same philosophy.
Where's Clark?
I don't know. I thought he was with you guys.
I wonder where he is. Currently dying, trapped in a sauna filled with kryptonite. He's got to try and get a piece straight through that little window.
Seen Clark?
I haven't seen him all day.
Jonathan, looking for Clark. We'll join the club. I need him out here.
Jesus Christ. Mr. Hothead needs to get what's coming to him.
You hear me, all right? It's the meteor rocks.
Come on, Clark, beat his ass now. Oh my god. Ooh, that's a backbreaker. Surely his back is broke. Or not.
What I need is to win this game.
It's too late for that.
What's he gonna do now? Set the whole locker room on fire? Maybe the whole school?
1 week. I'm flattered, Dad. What? I worked out how to cut the operating budget by 20% without...
Specifically told you to cut your workforce.
Why?
That's not the point.
Oh, I love it. Lex outsmarted him. He's outwitted him.
I can't the fact that my plan works or that you didn't come up with it first.
On clever bookkeeping.
Dad capable of.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love the cockiness. I love the egos of the Luthers.
I do trust you, Clark. Part of me that's a little bit afraid. But then...
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, I like that they made up in the end. I like it.
She said that it was a sign.
Parents, what do you...
I heard about the coach. Pretty weird.
Yeah, Mr. Hothead. At least he's gone now. How did they like continue on with the school like the next day? Like surely the school's got to be shut down for like a month or so. He just burnt himself alive in the locker room.
Sorry to hear that. Gonna be okay?
Oh, come on, Clark. Make your move. Come on. Perfect opportunity.
Why don't we what?
Scream.
Are you serious?
Why not?
Well, who's around to judge you? Do it.
1.
See, I would join in with you two right now, but where I am currently, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and if I did that, I feel like my neighbours would come around with a baseball bat and cave my head in. But I did like that ending. That was really good. I really like that episode all in all, so that is the end of episode 3, Hot-Headed. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the episode. A lot of good things to talk about, mainly to do with Clark and Jonathan's relationship. I absolutely loved that. I loved that they explored that more. I thought he was being really harsh to begin with, obviously, but that's how you build the dynamic of the relationship up. He's just being a father figure, and he's trying to look out for his son, who is ultimately an alien that has uncontrollable strength, and he doesn't want anybody to get hurt. But I love the way that they've made that the main focus of the episode. I love that Martha was the sort of peacekeeper on both of their sides, sort of trying to find the neutral ground. And I really like Chloe's story as well, being sort of in the side, doing more reporting. I hope that she gets more into it each episode as they continually go on, because I feel like she could be a really, really good like key catalyst for tying in all the metahuman villains and the ones that Clark's got to fight, or how he finds out they exist, things like that. I think she'd be vital in all of that stuff. I've really enjoyed her again. His best friend, though, he hasn't, that Pete, he hasn't been in it much again. He's sort of been in the back burner of this episode, so I'm hoping we get a bit more of a focus on him in the future. I really like Lex and his dad in this episode as well. I love their sword fight. I love the relationship between the two of them. I like how it reflects the same as Clark and Jonathan's, but it's completely different scenarios. It's the same sort of dynamic, but completely different scenarios. I love that. I love the egos on both of them and how they're so up themselves and they think they're perfect and their way is the right way and there's no sort of leeway for it whatsoever. I love that. I really enjoyed this episode. I can't wait to see the next one as well. Have I missed anything? Have I missed mentioning anything that I wanted to mention? I really enjoyed the football coach. He was a really interesting character. I liked that he was just a hothead that had been around for so long. His way was the right way. Again, it sort of reflected the way Lex's dad and Jonathan was being in the episode. They all sort of tied into the same sort of boat in terms of how they were acting, but he was the worst of them. He was the worst end of it because he'd gone psychotic and he had also sort of gained the metahuman abilities, which I thought were really interesting as well. I'd love to know how that power worked a little bit more. I wonder how, like, is he just got the ability to just sort of spawn the flames in place, or does he, or can he, like, shoot flames as well? I'm not really sure, but I like the idea of it. That would have been interesting to explore a little bit more, but we never really got a chance to do that. But I'm fine with that. I thought he was a cool little villain. I liked his ending. I liked that he was just absolutely shithouse crazy. I thought that was fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see what we get in the next episode. I love that it focused on the family dynamic. Now I'm hoping for an episode to focus again on Clark and his friends dynamic. I'd love to see another episode focusing on Clark and Lex, or maybe Clark and Chloe, or even Clark and Pete. I think that would be good as well. I'd love to see Lana and Clark in a relationship. I'd love to see them in a relationship, but I mean, I'd love to see them at the center of an episode again, but I feel like they're just going to be sort of like the side plot of an episode continually till about halfway through the season. That's what I'm thinking, but maybe I'm wrong. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode. I personally really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did as well. But I think this is where we're going to end it for now, guys. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support in regards to the episode as well, and Smallville as a series. You know, leave your opinions, your comments, everything down below. I love to hear from you, what you thought of this episode, what you thought of the season or the series as a whole. You know, try not to spoil anything for me because I'm only 3 episodes in. I'd like to experience this brand new, which is what I'm trying to do at the moment, and hopefully you guys can experience it with me like that as well. That's the fun of the series. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' opinions and what you thought of this, so please put them down in the comments below and we can discuss all about it there. But this is where we're going to end it now. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.